Yo, guys, we're here. Sorry, I was just making a coffee. I do apologise. 1 second. Get this out of the way. Shorts playing. Get this mic where we need it. Right, guys, let me share my screen really quickly. Sorry about the await. Hope everyone's good. I've just taken $400 across 2 Express accounts on that gold trade. Very clean stuff. It's still pushing now. But yeah, good to see everyone here. Let me go through the comments in a second. Let me just sort out this screen. Yo, welcome guys. Good to see everyone here. Yeah, drop a message. Aaron, how's it going? Shots, welcome. SMC Ball, welcome. DND Ashton, how's it going? I think that's everyone. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Drop a comment if you've just joined. And let's crush today. Let's have a good session. Right. Yeah, I've just taken these gold longs, guys. I've just taken these gold longs as I've mentioned in the free Telegram. I just posted it in the free Telegram. Very decent little entry on gold to end the week off. I will see if we can take some more trades. We'll see if we can take some more trades, but that was just a textbook long. Very textbook trade here. And I did take full TP at around, you know, I only used 5 micros. I took full TP at this first liquidity up here, to be fair. But it is what it is. Let me just share this thingy again to the Discord community. Oh, Trump, I am recommending a straight 50% tariff on the European Union. Yeah, that's why. Trump tariff news. Thanks, Trump. Cheers, Trump lad. Okay, guys, yeah, we'll get started in a second. I also got break even on a NAS trade, which is annoying. But we'll break it down now. Okay, good stuff. Right, guys. Yeah, no need to chase it, guys. If you're not in, don't chase an already missed move. You know, there's no need to. It's pushed like 200 ticks. There could be another entry on the hourly, but we'll have to wait for that. Well, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna break down the trading from today. I'm gonna break down today's trading. Aaron, the coffee must taste sweet. Yeah. Not huge risk. I used like 5 micros on my main and 4 micros on some new XFAs. And I made like $410 in total. But yeah, I need 1 200 day to go live with Top Step. 1 more 200 day and I've got a live account with Top Step, which is good. Because I've got 4 payouts on 1 account and I just need 1 more 200 day. What is going on with my screen here? Right, that's better. But yeah, good stuff, guys. If you've just joined, if you're just joining in, let's see who's here. I'll get through these questions now. All right, I'm gutted. I missed that. Haven't took a trade since Tuesday. Ashton, it was a bit difficult to... What is going on with this screen? 1 sec, guys. Let me delete this. Is that better? This screen keeps lagging on my end. Yeah, it's doing it again, look. What is going on? Really annoying. Yeah, it was hard to actually catch this long today, to be honest, guys. Let me close this. Sound. Yeah, it was actually hard to catch this long. The way it flipped was a bit like it pushed up first, look. Had an initial push up. The 5-minute confirmed as well. The 5-minute confirmed as it broke above on the 15, which was actually quite nice. But yeah, that was the trade that I just took on gold. It was a 15-minute impulse entry. 15-minute impulse entry, and it played out quite well. Played out quite nice, to be honest with you. Liquidity, closure above on the 15, and then the continuation play higher, which I'll break all that down in a second. If you didn't catch it, all good. It wasn't the cleanest of bottom wicks and flips. Nasdaq got me at break even. Nasdaq here got me at break even and then pushed. This would have been enough for a month's work for me, but it literally took me out and then pushed. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Coffee's tasting very sweet after that win. Definitely. This was very, very nice, this entry on Nasdaq and gold. Yeah, it looked like news. Bro, I'm debating, to be honest. Wednesday, you have a Zoom with my brother. I'm going with him. I need to talk one-on-one with you. Yeah, sound, Ashton. Sounds good, man. All good, bro. London this week has been very tough for me. London's just been very choppy this week. It has been choppy, you know, with tariff news coming out in US. London's just been a bit of a consolidation and undecided what it wants to do. That's literally it. Like, London, look, only until now we broke out, which is like coming into the US session on that news. Tariff news. But yeah, this was a very clean entry for me. This is like a textbook play for me. Textbook play here. Uh, 5 minute, yeah, for me, the 5 minute set up as well as, you know, the 5 minute here set up as well as gold did. You know, you had the lower time frame closure and the 15-minute closure. So this was a textbook play for me. And yeah, like I say, I've got one more 200 day and then I'll be fully live with Top Step. And I know a few of the community members took this as well, which is good. So it's good to see that some of the members took it. Dean, how's it going, bro? Paul Metcalf, welcome. But yeah, TP smashed on gold, guys, and it's still pushing. It's pushed like 200 ticks. That's like you passed the challenge in one trade. And Nasdaq is still melting. Beautiful, beautiful entries. Like I said, a bit unlucky on this one, really, but gold paid the bills today. Gold gave us the money. Has anybody else taken any trades today, guys? Drop a comment. Has anybody else taken any entries? This, to me, was way cleaner. The flip was beautiful. The flip was really nice on Nasdaq. Great trade. 15-minute also broke out. The previous candle wasn't strong enough to the left. Probably. Yeah, definitely. Callum, 150 ticks. Nice. Smashed it, man. Smashed it. Yeah, this was very clean. We'll break gold down what I'm seeing now. I'll break gold down what I'm seeing like for the next hour or so. And yeah, we'll go from there. I just wanna break these charts down. Callum, nice. See, good stuff, man. You've got a 3.5 grand payout. Insane. Is it? How much is a payout on top one? Can you take 4K now? Good stuff, man. That was textbook. That's the thing as well. Like, you took your time. You're eligible for a payout now. Good stuff. Get that payout, man. Get the money out of that account. Take it. But yeah, good stuff. Let's break these new charts down. Let's get. I don't know what's happening to my chart. It's looking a bit dodgy at the moment. Like, I don't know if it's connection or the app. I need to reset it. Whatever. It's just annoying me. How much can you take though? You can't take 7.5 grand. I think you can take half of it or 4.5k. Yeah, you can take 3.5% payout. So you have to leave 1.5% in. So you can take 3.5% of 5k or of 5% profit, which is, I don't know, my head, like 3, 4, maybe like 4 or 5 grand you can take now, which is insane. And that is all from a $300 investment. You've 10x your investment. Literally showing up every day, trading the concepts that I teach. You've made, Callum, 10 times your investment more, and you've still got the account after, which is insane. That is enough accounts to use now for the future. Like, you can put that into more accounts, put it into a personal. Insane. Good stuff, man. Yeah, guys, drop a like on this video too. 6 likes. Let's smash 20. Let's smash 20. There's probably not much to look at. Let's delete this really quickly. Go on to the hourly. Let's see. Liquidity's been taken down here. We have still got targets on NQ on these laws. We've still got targets to the downside on NQ. If anything sets up, it'll be on the 4-hour clause probably on NQ. 30 minutes not really going to set up either. So eyes are probably on gold. What targets do we have on gold? We've got these highs up here. What's the next possible entry for gold? The next 30. So we need to wait 18 minutes for the next possible gold entry. Because we've closed above range. Okay, we've closed strongly above range. We just need to wait for this closure. Like I say, I'm just going to have a look at the time. If it's going to be worth taking. But we'll have to wait at least for this 30 minutes to close. Is in 18 minutes to try and catch this next entry. You know, if you caught this entry already on the 15, if you caught longs here on gold already on the 15, then that's just you done for the day. There's no need to try and catch the next 30 minute. For me, the range that we broke above here was clean enough. And that entry was clean enough. How much do you risk usually per trade? About $300 on one account. $200-300 on one account. So maybe like 1k. Maybe like $1,000. I was annoyed that this took me break even, to be honest. The shorts were beautiful on this entry. What is going on? This is really annoying me. I don't know what's going on. My screen keeps like lagging my trading view. I don't know why. It's not for you. It's clean for you, but for me it is. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But yeah, I wanted that on NAS, to be honest. Guys, if you got any questions, feel free to drop a question in the comments too. If you got any questions, let me know. But it is Friday. Like I say, it is Friday. The week's been great now. This has just finished the week off very, very strongly. And we'll see if this next 30 is going to give us an entry or not. We'll see if this next 30 is going to give an entry. But I'll break down this entry in a second. Dan, 50 ticks. Nice, man. Great work. Dan caught it. Guys, did anybody else catch the longs? Did anybody else catch longs? So, we've got 16 minutes before the next valid entry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down why this was a valid trade. Okay? Let me just... Okay. So, the reason for me why I wanted to be taking longs here on gold was because we had a range. See, what is going on with this? Doing my head in. I had a range on gold. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can see it, but my chart is very laggy. I don't know why. I think I might need to reset my computer maybe. But we'll carry on for now, it's right. But yeah, I was watching this range on gold today. And I wasn't trading until we broke out of this range. I wanted strong closures above for buys or strong closes below for sells. Yeah, and I wanted to take longs into these highs if we did break out. And we got a closure above the range on the 15 minute. If I drop onto the 15 minute look and replay back to here. Replay back to here. We got that strong closure above on this 15 minute candle. And I took longs. With my stops below, looking for this play higher. And bang. One candle took me in and took me out. 1 15-minute candle. Very, very clean impulse entry here. Closure above. After sweeping liquidity and rejecting this structure down here. Closure above. Push higher. Done for the day. But yeah, good stuff. Like I say, if you did catch it, all we need to wait for now is the... All I'm waiting for now is the 30 closure. Because the 30 is above, like, multiple levels now. The 30 is above multiple levels. I was in the trade for 6 hours and set my entry as break even and got stopped out 5 minutes before the 200 tick push. Wow, yeah. That, shots, that is why I don't trade rangy price action like this. That's why I don't trade ranges. I don't want to get caught into a trade for like 6 hours. I'd rather be in a trade, understand if I'm going to be right, quite quickly. Yeah, if I can understand if I'm going to be, you know, chopped about, I don't want to carry on trading within that range. I'd rather just understand that it's wrong that time, move on to the next one. Where have you got your levels now, Joe? And what entries you looking at? I'm waiting for this 30 to close. We're still above the initial range, Ashton. We're still above the initial range that we had here, look. So all I'm doing now is waiting for this 30 to close. If this 30 closes strong, I'm going to be looking for longs now into this high. Okay. Because you still got liquidity up there. It depends how it forms. Like I say, we've got 12 minutes to wait here. There's potential for more longs. But yeah, welcome guys. If you've just joined, drop a comment as well. Drop a comment if you've just joined. And make sure you drop a like on the video. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Say hi. If you got any questions, let me know. But it's funny, you know, if you look at the free telly, if you look at the free telegram, I put in a one that hit me break even. Everyone likes it, and the one that I actually took and won, people don't even bother. They don't care about the wins. They just care about being taken out just break even, and then it run into TP. They love that. 33.69 even 33.69. Yeah. That high, bro. All the way here. That's probably the last target for today. But the targets got crushed from the market call, which was insane. Low vibrational people, yeah. Guys, if you look at the market call, do you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna put the market call for everybody to look at. In the free telegram. 1 second, let me do it now. And you can see, and you can have a look at how accurate they are. Okay. I'll do it after the live, actually. I'll do it after the live. I'll put it after the live. I'll put in the market update that I put to the members this morning, and you can see how accurate these targets got smashed. And you can take it, like I say, people in the community can take advantage of them targets and them liquidity highs and lows that I give out that give you a very, very good direction for the day. So if this candle closes bullish, looking for impulse to targets, yeah, that's right, mate. If it closes bullish, if it doesn't, then we'll wait for a breakout above there. Yeah, so if we close bullish, if this candle closes bullish here, then yeah, I'll look for a long on the next 30. If it pulls back and starts to range, then I'll wait for a breakout again. Sorry if my screen keeps going black, going off and on, black and then back on. It's nothing to do with. It's because I'm refreshing it so it doesn't lag. It's been really laggy today for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, guys, drop a comment if you're in. Let's see who's here, and make sure you like up the video too. I know we've taken a win already, but we can still like ask questions and stuff. Still questions to be asked, people, knowledge to be given. Sky, what am I waiting for? Repeat that. Yeah, so if we can, you know, if we can close bullish on this candle here, this 30-minute candle here, I'm going to be looking for longs to push higher into these highs. If this red candle pulls back, okay, and starts ranging, I'll wait for a new breakout. Okay? So it depends what it wants to give. You know, I can look for longs until we create a new range. Once we create a new range, then it's done. Do we want a strong bullish? Yeah, if we want to be going long, yeah, you want a bullish candle, of course. You need a strong bullish candle, yeah, man. Has anybody taken any trades today? Who's taken some positions on gold and Nas, guys? We've had some decent pushes on both. Very, very nice drops on that tariff news. Has anybody taken anything? Has anybody got any of this? Reason for going break even on Nas? The reason I went break even on Nas was because... The reason I went break even on Nas is because it pushed, if you look, when it pushed down, it pushed like 30 ticks or something on the initial push down. So I went break even because it was coming close to this wick fill. And it ended up reflipping bullish as well. It did end up reflipping bullish, so it actually did kind of... It was actually good risk management, because if it is going to push down, it shouldn't have to push up as it did. So it reflipped bullish and then reflipped bearish again. And like I say, as soon as it started coming near that low, I went break even. Like I say, it wasn't a bad break even. It did work out, but it did mess about a little bit first. Got the same long as you, mate. Nice, Dan. Good work, bro. Great to see, mate. Gold, $800 today. Zoltan, nice work. Me too. I got my piece on gold. Even though Naz took me out break even. Didn't bother me. Cheers for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Nice one. Cheers for the likes. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this 30-minute closure, guys, on gold. 30-minute closure, and then we can see if we can set some longs. Or I can see if I can set some longs. Yeah, bro, we need a strong bullish closure, of course. You know, you can't take a long impulse entry with a bearish candle closure because you're looking for longs. Congrats, yeah, you too, man. You too. Like I said, it was a valid entry. I'll break it down again for anybody who wasn't here when I broke it down. I wasn't trading gold within this range. Super choppy. We had a decent, as I said to the members in the community, we've had a nice push in Asia. Let gold range and do its thing. When it breaks out, that'll give you the confirmation and the direction. And if you look at the 15, the 15 broke out on this candle. I entered on the next candle into these highs. Very, very nice. Very, very nice TP there. What if it closes bullish but not so strong? Yeah, you still need a strong closure, mate. Like, look at every trade that we take. Like, this closure that we took the long on is a strong bullish closure. Okay? It has to close strong. If it doesn't, then you can't take it because it means the volume's not there. You need to understand that the volume's going to be there for your entry. Yeah, like if it closed weak bullish, then that's not good enough. I need to understand that the volume is going to be there for gold to push higher. Yeah, might sound stupid, but I want to understand everything you think. Yeah, Ashton, it's absolutely fine. It's not a bad question at all, bro. It's a fine question. Don't feel like you're asking it. Don't think that any question that you're asking is stupid, because someone else is always thinking it. I always say that to community members. Don't think that it's a stupid question because you're not the only person who's thinking that. Were you live when you made that trade? No, I traded it with the community. Had everything to take the trade though. Like I said, I updated the community with my levels and my closures. Basically called out before the actual move. If I was live at the time, I would have 100% taken that though. But yeah, that was the entry, guys. That was the entry. And it pushed like 200 ticks. For the volume, is that body that you need to be bigger? It just needs to be a strong closure. It just needs to be a strong closure. I'd say the body needs to be bigger. Like, you don't want a wick. You don't want something like this. You don't want something like this green candle here. You want it to be a nice strong closure like this. Okay. So yeah, you do need that. You do need a strong closure. But like I say, we'll see what gold wants to close like. I'll probably give it. I'm not gonna force anything with taking that win on a Friday late on. But we'll see. Also, Ashton, I'll send you that journal. I'll send you that journal after the live, okay? I haven't forgot. I will send it after the live. How's everyone's week been overall, guys? How's everyone's week been? Let me know. Up, down, break even. How's it been overall for you? Markets, I'd say the market, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were a little bit choppy, and then, you know, today's been very clean. Even though it was ranging for a lot of it, even though it was ranging for most of the day, for most of the London session, most of the London session here, we did get that breakout, and we did get that clean entry. So... Also, guys, who's tuning in from TikTok? Who's here tuning in from the TikTok live I did yesterday? I haven't been live on TikTok today, to be honest with you. I'll probably go on later, maybe. Probably go on later. Very, very clean stuff here. Yeah, if I was leaving runners on this trade here, my runners would be these highs up here. That would be my runners. If I were taking this long still, that's where my runners would be. 69, 3370 area, 3369. Go over your Nas trade, mate. Yeah, I'll go over Nas really quickly. Let me remove these drawings, replay back. Okay, so with Nas, what I said to the community, the members in the community, is, okay, within this range, we're not trading. Within this range here, I'm not looking to trade. Look at how choppy Nas were to the left here. Look at that. Every time within this sort of range, super choppy to the left here, and even here, look, super choppy here. So you can see that every time we was in this range, we was just literally sideways. Okay, and you don't want to get caught up in sideways price action, especially on a Friday, because, you know, Fridays are very commonly sideways. And I was waiting for a closure below. Okay, I was waiting for a closure below, and look what this 15-minute, 30-minute candle did. 30-minute candle closed below the range, and it also took the highs of the prior candle. So we had a liquidity grab, and we had the closure below the range. All I wanted to see now was a flip down lower. And yeah, that was the trade. After the breakout to the downside, after we cleared out this range, we were looking for sells down, okay? And if we play this forward, look at that. 1 30-minute candle there. Huge push to the downside. Very, very, very clean stuff there. Look at that. How many ticks is that? 340 ticks. Insane. Yeah, huge push down. But yeah, this is literally it. You're not trading. I'm personally not trading this chop. I'm waiting for closes. Once I get my closes, I'll trade with the volume. And that was the entry there, and that was the entry there, look. You can see, look at the green. Look at the the cream box. That's literally the range. I'm not touching the range. Same here. I'm not touching the range. When I get the breakout, what do? We get the significant move, and it's the same here. After the breakout, we get the significant move. Probably going to see a range on gold and then breakout. Yeah, possibly. It's the best thing to wait for. Best thing to wait for is a new range now on either one of these. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to cut this short in about 10 minutes, guys. Pointless sitting here. We need to wait for some structure to build on gold and NAS. Is it necessary to wait for the 30-minute to close? Would it be possible to enter this on the 15? Yeah, I actually entered my gold trade on the 15 shots. Look, I entered my trade here on gold on the 15-minute time frame. Look, the 15 closed above the level. If you look at the 30, the 30 closed all the way up here. So if I were using the 30-minute, I wouldn't have caught this trade where I did. The reason I caught it was because I was trading it on the 15. All right. So I use the 15, 30, and hourly for my closures to find my range and to find my closures, and I trade with that volume. Wait, Joe, check the 15-minute on gold. Check it. Yeah. I'm talking about a re-entry. Is it necessary to wait for the 30 close, or would it be possible to enter? There's no entry. There's no entry, bro. There's no more entry here. You had the hourly. You had the hourly, but that was like 40 minutes ago. I wasn't even on live then. The next, what I'd wait for now is I'd just wait for gold to do something like this. Can you see? Can you see here how we created structure? You want to see this now here. You know, you need to let it do its thing for like 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes, let it do its thing. And then, you know, once it's created some resistance, you've got some levels to long into then. Alright? Just gotta let gold do its thing. And same with NAS, really. You need NAS to do, you know, you need NAS to create some structure. You know, you need NAS to, for example, do this. Because right now, it's just had a big push down. There's no way I'm going to try catching NAS here. And there's no way I'm going to try catching gold here. If I wanted to catch gold, it'd have been on the next 30 after this push, but it closed bearish. Yeah, guys, you need to let gold and NAS do the thing. I'm not gonna, like I say, we're not gonna sit here. It's pointless sitting here and you know, it's pointless sitting here and watching them range because we need to wait for some structure. We need to wait for some resistance to form, and we need to wait for some support to form, and then I can look for buys above, sells below, just like we did here. Like I say, it doesn't have to range for an hour, 2 hours. It can literally create a range in 20 to 30 minutes. You know, it only takes 2 candles to form a range, guys. It only takes 2 candles to form a range. But right now, we just need that little bit of structure to form. Yeah, I'll send you the journal, Ashton, no problem, mate. Guys, if you're here and you're watching, drop a like. Let's smash at least 15 if we can. We're only on 9. We normally smash 25 nowadays. We normally smash 25. But yeah, I hope everyone's taken some value out of me breaking these charts down. You know, just understand what we're waiting for. We're not trading ranges. We're waiting for breakouts, and we're trading with volume. Same here. Look, we're not trading the range. We're waiting for the breakout, and we're trading with the volume. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the live a little bit early today. Like I say, I've only been on for an hour, but Come on, brought the charts down what we took. There's nothing to really do here on Gold and Naz. You need to let them do the thing. Alright. So stay patient. It's Friday. End the week off strong if you took some trades today. If you've taken some wins, end the week off strong. If not, just let Gold and Naz do the thing for 20 to 30 minutes. Let them build some structure, and you'll have a lot more clarity on the charts, okay? Because right now it's not super clean, not super clear. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there, guys. Like I say, we brought down the trades that we could have took on Naz and Gold in the US session. I don't see anything setting up for maybe another hour, another 30 minutes at least. So, like I say, we'll end it there, and I might jump on TikTok. In about 30, 40 minutes if everyone's up for that. Just let me know. But I'm just gonna let Gold and Naz do the thing and let them build some structure, and then possibly trade later on in the US session in maybe an hour or so. But yeah, good to see everyone here. Discord community members, let's keep active and let's see if we can take anything else in the US session in the next hour or so. But like I say, that's what I'm waiting for, guys. And if I do go live on TikTok, I will post the link in the free Telegram, okay? So if I do go live there in about an hour or so, you'll get the link and join up, and I'll see you there, okay? But that's me. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend, trade safe. Discord members, I'll see you in the chats now. And that's me. In a bit, guys.